prepared. Somebody is being prepared. It is going to be something that has never been seen in the history of Cameroon. Something that has never been seen. Something that has never been seen in the history of Cameroon. And it's going to cause a lot of people to talk. And a lot of people are going to talk. And a lot of people are going to talk. But why is this thing happening? Is there no more election? Where is the credibility of election? Where is the credibility of voting? What is happening? Why is somebody prepared and imposed? Okay, so thank you so very much. Okay, if you don't believe, it's okay if you don't believe. But just hold on and let's wait for days and wait for some few time. Okay, wait for some few time. There is something going on the ground. And this thing is going to create a lot of tension. A lot of tension. Because somebody is being prepared. Write it down. Somebody is being prepared. You know somebody? You know, it's like they prepare chief. You know, they prepare young chief. You understand? They prepare young chief. Prepare young chief. You say chief is, you say, oh, this is a king, it's a prince. Okay? They now prepare the king, prepare the prince, much younger. And it's okay, when your father die, you now take over. When your father is no more, you will now take over. Okay? You will now take over. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know, you are the one. You know, people don't know, but you are the one. So when people, you know, people will just talk, but don't worry, we'll push you forward. Somebody is being prepared. Somebody is being prepared. Somebody is being prepared. Is it necessary? Is it necessary? Is it necessary? It has never been seen. It has never been seen in the history of Cameroon. It has never been recorded. And this will cause a lot of friction. Friction of the highest order. But why is this person? Why is it this person? Why is it this person? The person is being prepared. Somebody is being prepared. It's going to come like a shock. And there's nothing you can do about it. They say, what can be done? 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 It is going to shake the whole place. This is at the level of the presidency. It is going on underground. Write it down. Somebody, that's the first thing. I'm going to give us step by step. Okay? I'm giving us this thing in stages, step by step. Write it down. Write it down. Someone is being prepared. A man is being prepared. Yes, somebody is being prepared. At the level of the presidency, somebody is being prepared. So, I don't believe this thing. Don't believe. You will see it. Someone is being prepared for the presidency. Somebody is being prepared. Somebody is being prepared. Somebody is being prepared. Should we know details about this thing? Is it necessary for us to get details and for us to now get insight and insight and insight? If it please God for me to have insight, if it please God for me to have insight, I will now give insight. But Cameroon has suffered enough. Cameroon has suffered enough, and Cameroon is suffering. We are suffering. Okay, we are suffering. I speak with wisdom. Okay, I speak with so much wisdom. You say, oh, but you want things to be very... I speak with wisdom. Okay, you need wisdom to understand what I'm saying. You need wisdom to know what I'm talking about. I speak with wisdom and I speak with respect. When coming out live to give the messages that God has for the people, I speak with wisdom. Okay? I speak with wisdom, and it requires wisdom to interpret what God is saying. You need wisdom. You need great wisdom. Because if you don't have wisdom, you say, people should get away with this thing. You get away with this thing. What is all this thing? What is all this thing? What is all this thing? If you don't have wisdom, I will not pay attention to the response of people who lack wisdom. Okay? I will not pay attention. I will not pay attention. I will not pay attention to the remarks of people who express their self, express their minds without wisdom. Somebody is being prepared. Write it down. Begin to send out right now. I'm giving us stages by stages. These ones cannot be avoided. These ones cannot be avoided. Let us be prepared for it. It's going to come, but the heat will be too much. Okay, the heat will be too much for the person. The heat will be too much for the person. Yes, the heat will be too much for the person. Yes, the heat will be too much. Social media will be on fire. TV stations will be on fire. Other little government officials, they'll be fidgeting left and right. Places are going to be on fire. There's going to be serious heat. Okay? There's going to be serious heat. So I speak with wisdom. If you are following this thing, you need wisdom, discernment. I don't come out plain as you want it to be expressly plain. Okay? Because this is the public I'm talking about. This is information for the public. Okay? So wisdom is necessary for delivery. Wisdom is very necessary for delivery. This is presidency we are talking about. We're not talking about the classroom. We're not talking about the village. We're not talking about a class. We're not talking about a village. Okay, we're not talking about a village or a classroom. We're not talking about a house. We're talking about a system. Okay, we're addressing a system. And with so much respect for the system. Respect for this. I have respect for the system. I have respect for the government. But what God is saying is what He's saying. I bring it out and I have respect for the people. And I tell us with all humility, and I tell us this is what God is saying. We should pay attention. It is coming not long from now. People are going to fear and people are going to know. Because there will be so much heat. Cameroon presidency, Cameroon presidency, where is it found? It's found in Yaoundé. Yaoundé is found. Cameroon presidency is found in Yaoundé. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. Cameroonians, it is coming. Yes. The worst news of a lifetime. It is coming. That's the first step. Begin to send hearts right now. Begin to send hearts right now. Okay, begin to send hearts right now. Begin to send hearts right now. It takes a lot to deliver these messages. It takes a lot to deliver these messages. It takes a lot. Okay, it takes a lot to deliver these messages. Yes, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to deliver these messages. It takes a lot. Okay, so begin to send hearts and share the live broadcast. Begin to send hearts and begin to share the live broadcast. Okay, I remember coming out. I made a prophecy. God spoke to me, and I made a prophecy that many weeks ago. Okay, after the accident of Samuel Etofie's car, and those who watched the live video, the live broadcast, I came out live. That was last year. I came out live last year, and I said, I'm seeing Samuel Etofie's car. I'm seeing the car, and I'm seeing many things surrounding the car. I don't want to go back to that. But I'm explaining a situation. After that prophecy of the car, Samuel Etofie's car, I came out and I was explaining to us in details what was going on the ground. It was a setup. It was a setup, but he escaped because prayers were made. Heavy prayers were made. A setup was made. And then God now went further to explain to me that this man carries answers. This man has been chosen by God. This man has been chosen by God. And I gave the name. I said, this is Samuel Etofie, the man of the Fika food. He's a personality. I gave us the prophecy. I said, this is what God taught me. This is what God told me. But these are things, developing informations now. Developing informations. A man that is chosen by God will be fought. Okay? A man that is chosen by God will be fought. Will be fought. A man who told you being chosen by God or something, you will not be fought. You'll be fought. You'll be fought. I'm giving these things in stages. The first stage, I've given us the first stage. The first stage. Okay? I've given us the first stage. This is somebody who is prepared. Cameroon prophecy, 2022. Somebody is prepared at the level of the presidency. Write it down. The next step is very important. I speak with wisdom. And some people expect me to come out play. I don't come out play. I don't owe anybody detailed information. I come out and I do the best I can to speak with so much humility and wisdom for the wise. Okay, when God speaks, the wise listen. It is for the wise. I speak for the wise. When God speaks, the wise people listen. Not everybody that will listen will understand what I'm saying. Some people will understand it their own way, but that does not change what God has said. What God has said, He has said it. Okay, but this one, it is coming, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. It is going to be the biggest news of the year, the biggest news of the lifetime, Cameroon history. We think people will say, we thought we have seen the worst too, but this one is beyond our imagination. We thought we have seen the worst, but this one is beyond our imagination. We thought we have seen the worst, but this one is beyond our imagination. We thought we have seen the worst. We thought we have seen the worst so far. The worst. We thought we have seen the worst. We thought we have seen the worst, but this one, we have not seen it before. We have not seen it before.